Samalola test the leshuain. Antaring anzo zinda give ki any lupsin you are linear equation in one variable gachi. Any part thama di chenra. Antaring anzo ki topic di min dikha chagolana. Any some applications ra and what problems tends to solve chenla anzo what problems khashish yore on the solve chen. The what problem solve mache anila ninga operation khashish teshe gaira operation anzo operation multiplication addition subtraction multiplication and division la and ming shemba khar khari mera. So before starting I would like to talk about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So first of all addition. So we will talk about addition. So addition is also, this is the symbol of addition. Addition is also, first we call it as addition. Addition is also known as plus. And other name of addition is sum. You can call addition as a sum, addition as a more. More means you are talking about addition. Together means you are talking about addition. Increase means you are talking about addition. And older means you are talking about addition. What to say? Okay, now I'll talk about subtraction. So this is subtraction symbol, sign, and subtraction is also known as minus. Difference, another name is difference, less, younger, and decrease, and reduce also. So these are the certain names for subtraction. Okay class, now I'm talking about multiplication. So it is also known as a multiply. Product means you are talking about multiply. Times means multiply, and off is also known as multiply. And last we will talk about division. So in division it is also known as a divide, or you can call it as a quotient. Goes to say. So now I'm going to start the word problems. So our first word problem is, okay, so our first question is, your first question is, sum of two number is 74. One of the number is 10 more than the other. What are the numbers? Takhala or lana tiwa the deshe gain that hambo. Sum of two number is 74 ler. Number ni tomna ler. Any number ni tomna dinchu tepshi li ler. One of the number is 10 more than the other ler. Any number chikdi any chugi manga ler number shemba dene. Cause say one of the number is 10 more than the other. Number penachana number chikdi x ina any number shemba dikhazu chailana and 10 times of x chaila. So what are the numbers? Number khari li re cause say. Okay class, now so we are going to solve this. So when we are solving this, first step is we are going to let, so let the first number be x. Word problem solve number let share x let share. So let the first number be x and your other number is 10 times 10 more than the other number. So if your first number is x, then your other number is x plus 10. Goes the same. So these are your two numbers. Now in your question it is clearly given that sum of two number is 74. Number ni ki sum dikhazuli lana dunju tepshili reeler. So okay class. Now according to question you're going to add the two numbers. Your first number is x and your second number is x plus 10. And the sum of these two number is equals to 74. Now you're going to express this. So according to question, your first number is x. This x is your first number, and then this x plus 10 is your second number. So sum of first number and the second number is 74. Cosa say? So x is a variable, here also x is a variable. So same variable, we are going to add these two. So it will become 2 times of x and 10 as it is. That is the constant number. And on the other hand side, there is a 74. Now you're going, this is your simplification, right? So now you're going to solve this. You're going to find out the value of x over here. So 2x is equals to 74. Okay, so we are going to use the what? We are going to use the transpose method over here. On the left hand side here, it's positive 10. When this positive 10 shift from left hand side towards the right, its operation will be changed. So plus 10 will convert into negative 10. So 74 minus 10 is 64. So you can write it as a 2x is equals to 64. And then you're going to find out the value of x. So x equals to 32. So x equals to 32 the 64 divided by 2. 2x is in multiply. When this multiply shift from this 2 is in multiplication. When this multiplication shift from left hand side towards the right, its operation will be changed and it will become what? It will become divide. So 64 divided by 2, that is x. So x is 32. Now you are going to substitute this value in the first number and the second number. So your first number is x. So in place of x you will write 32. So, and in place of other number you can add 32 plus 10, that is 42. So this is the one number, that is 32 of one number, that is x is equals to 32, and other number is x plus 10. So in place of x you will substitute 32 and then add 10. So 32 plus 10 is 42. Therefore the desired numbers are 32 and 42. Cosa say? Okay class, now coming to the next question. Your next question is, if you subtract 1 upon 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2 you get 1 upon 8, what is the number Cosa say? Kala khisi rangzo ki 1 upon 2 di thewaina number chigne 1 upon 2 thewaina and multiply the result by any result chigragyo shime means number the penshashana. For example, x ne 1 upon 2 thewaina. If your first number is x, if you subtract 1 upon 2, then you are going to multiply that result with the 1 upon 2 and you will get the product as 1 upon 8. Now let the number be. So your number be x. So according to the question, what your question says, if you subtract 1 upon 2 from a number, so x is your number. Now according to the question, x ne rounds 1 upon 2 the. So when you subtract 1 upon 2 from the x, and then your question says multiply that result by 1 by 2. So you're going to multiply that result with the 1 by 2 and your product is 1 upon 8 trailer. This is your equation. Now you're going to solve this. So you're going to multiply this 1 upon 2 with the x as well as the 1 upon 2 with the negative 1 upon 2. So distribution method. So it will become x upon 2 and here 1 1 is a negative 1 and 2 2 is a 4. So negative 1 upon 4 and here is equals to 1 upon 8 as it is. Now you can take a variable on our left hand side and shift the fraction constant term on the another side. So it's negative 1 upon 4. So when you shift this negative 1 upon 4 from left to the right, your operation will be changed. So it will become positive 1 upon 4. Cosa say? So x upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 4. Now in case of addition, you are going to check whether the denominator is same or not. If the denominator here, denominator is different, right? Different. Here denominator is 8, here denominator is 4. If the denominator is not same, then you're going to make the denominator same by taking the LCM of number 8 and 4. And when you take the LCM of number 8 and 4, you will get as the what? You will get LCM as a 8. What does it say? So 1 upon 8 as it is. So 4. Now this 4, you are going to convert this 4 into 8. Sorry, into 8. So when you multiply, you are going to multiply with the number 2 to get a product 8. So 4 will multiply with the 2. Whatever number you multiply in the denominator, same number should be multiplied in the numerator. Okay class, now what you have done here, you make the denominator 8. So you multiply the number 4 with the number 2. 4 2s are 8. And similarly in the numerator you can multiply with the number 2. So you will get 1 plus 2 is 3 and take a common 8 only once because LCM is 8. Now what you had done here you have cross multiply. You multiply 8 with a number with a variable x and multiply number 2 with the number 3. So 8x on our left hand side and 2 multiply with the number 3, that is 2 3s are 6. Okay class, now you're going to find out the value of x. So you can keep a x on a left hand side and shift that number 8. So number 8 is in multiplication. When this 8x is in multiplication, number 8 is in multiplication, this shift from left to the right, it's what? Its operation will be changed. It become into division. So 6 upon 8. Shasa. 6 upon 8, and now you can make this into lowest form or you can call it as a simplest form. So 2 4s are 8 and 2 3s are 6. So the value of x is equals to 3 upon 4 and you can write it as a hence the required number is what? 3 upon 4. Question na khalatu. What is the number lada? So 3 upon 4 is your required number. Understood class? Okay class. Now coming to the next question. Okay, your next question is sum of two number is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the number is left. So exceeds means more. Because if one exceeds the other by 15, so here the new term, the new word is exceeds. Exceeds means more loud. Okay, so according to the question, sum of two number is 95. So you're going to take let the number first. So let the first number be x. First number the x let share. So let the first number be x, then another number be. So another number the exceeds the other by 15 la. Kesi number thangbo the x ina niwa the any number changa ki mangayo. So x plus 15. So now according to the question, you're going to add these two numbers, and according to the question you're going to add this. So x and x plus 1. So this is your first number and x plus 15 is your second number. And the sum of the two number is 95. So again variable x and variable x. So like terms you can add these two. So it will become 2x. 95 as it is, positive 15. So positive 15, when positive 15 shift from left hand side towards the right, its operation will be changed. It become negative 15. So 95 minus 15. So 95 minus 15 is 80. Now 2x is equals to 80. You're going to find out the value of x. So x is equals to 80 and this 2 is in multiplication. When this multiplication shift from left hand side towards the right hand sides, its operation will be changed. So it will become divide. So x is equals to 80 divided by 2 and the value of x is 40. What's it say? So the value of x is 40. So the first number be x. So in place of x you substitute 40 and another number be x plus 15. So in place of x, you substitute 40 and plus 15. So when you add 40 plus 15, it is 55. Hence, the two numbers are 40 and 55. What does it say? 40 and 55. Okay, class. Now, if you want to verify what? If you want to verify this, your question says that sum of two numbers is 95. 95 reladwa sum of two numbers. Ta round to verify cherta. Round to number thangbo dikazule. So your first number is 40 and your second number is 55. And here it's 95 on a right hand side. Now 40 plus 55 is 95 and here 95. Chipale se kupchu konga ala kupchu konga te left hand side la kupchu konga le re, right hand side la kupchu konga le re. Kisi kupchu konga lena, then your question is 100% true. Ko se verify chain. Okay class. Now we are going to take a one ratio question. Okay. Now your next question is two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? So thangbo khadu ne thiwa gotsue de khechem borira. Two numbers are in the ratio number ni yorel ine number ni dikharna yorel na and ratio nanglo yorel ratio khare na yorel na and ratio 5:3 ratio nang yorel goes say if they differ by 18 kisi number ni ratio na tiguti any chupke ki difference yunal how say differ by 18 inal what are the numbers? And number khar li reler. So now we are going to solve this question. So let the two numbers be the number ratio nante or the ratio na number two na ganzo khachilana ratio ni kala x6 kare ko say. So let the two numbers be, the first number is 5x and 3x ta according to question differ yoreler 5x minus 3x. The 5x the 3x the differ means minus. 5x minus 3x the kazuli lana 18 li reler. Cause say ratio dini thena al. And konso ki difference the chub ge li reler. So 5x minus 3x is equals to 18 and 5x ne ngane sum thena la. These are like terms, but one is addition, one is subtraction. So this is positive 5x, this is negative 3x. Ngani sum thenalar ngani sum thewaina ngajule ni lehera. So 2x is equals to 18 and you're going to find out the value of x. So x is equals to 18 divided by 2 and x is equals to correct standard formula. Sorry, 2 1s are 2 and 2 9s are 18. Kozu say hence first number be 5x reler number thangbo nganso ratio nang khallare 5x reler. So in place of x you will substitute 9 and khare nga gui khazuli 5 9s are any 45. The second number ta and the second number be 3x reler. So 3 9s are khazure 27 re ra ta khonso ni ka ji difference ta ina lerta tata khallade thiwa nanglo lata anjola khallade two number are in the ratio of 5:3 lada if they differ by 18 re chupge lada ta tayanda nganso number thangbodi ngansola number thangbodi khazura swe ngansola number thangbodi shipchu shengarar number niwa de ngansola khazurar lana ani ni subdunar. Okay class ta shipchu shenga ne ni subdun thena chupge lai de min de tayanda ta ngani dun then thuire then thoi mara cheza khare chik tsuyera khazchere chionga chera ta chionga ne dun thenal chionga ne dun thena an nganzola khazule gel hera tsujula khazul haire sum ta sum ne ni thena ngazure chikra chupge re de number ni ki difference di chupge re la thiwana te re ine nganzo khare number ni ditsere we don't know what are the two numbers so nganzo number ni ditsere number thangu di ship shenga ra re nganzo la number ni wadi ni sabdin lar and ship shenga na ni sabdi thena chub ge re them in the verify chasa okay to go to say okay class now we are going to move to the next question our next question is 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? The consecutive, here the new term is consecutive. Consecutive means continuously without any gap. Penetration a number, for example, if I give you number 1, 2, 3. So these are first 3 consecutive number. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. These are the 5 consecutive number. 5 की difference रहे. Okay class. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. दिखा रहे. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 दिखा रहे. Even consecutive number रहे. Ni any she 2 के 2 ni की क्या रहता. So even consecutive number रहा. Okay. 1, 3, 5, 7, and then 9. These are odd consecutive number. Consecutive lana without any gap laur. How say? Ta dela nga chu changa da ne nga gi difference de. Here 1, 2, 3, 1, 1 ki gap. Here 2, 2 gap. So even consecutive and here 2, 2 gap. Here it is odd consecutive. Goes to say consecutive means continuously. Your question says that 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? Goes to say. Okay, now we're going to solve this. Let the 3 consecutive integers be. Consecutive integers the khari trailer and penetration ngani khalas khadu yune nganzo number thangbo di x let chair elasa so number thangbo di x let chena number new the khar chair x kangla chik tomler x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now these threes are the consecutive integers. Okay, so according to the question, 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. Kesi consecutive integers sum din so tomna la and konso ki sum dikhasu li la na and ngapchu ngachik li re lar kosse. So x is your first consecutive, x plus 1 is your second consecutive, and x plus 2 is your third consecutive. Now you're going to add these 3. So x plus x plus x. So 3 times of x. So you can write 3x and then number 2 and 1. So ni gana chik domna sum. So 3x plus 3 redwa and ngapchu ngachik khalado. 3x plus 3 is equals to 51. The positive, this is positive 3. When this positive 3 shift from left hand side towards the right, its operation will be changed. So it will become negative here. It will become negative 3. So 3x is equals to 51 minus 3. And ngapchu ne sum thena ship gel hai. So 3x is equals to 48. Goes to say 48 chasa. Okay, now 48 chasa. So x is equals to 48 divided by 3 ra. Any x ki value here. So 3 1s are 3 and 3 16s are 48. So value of x is 16. Tang also consecutive integer sum here. So hence first integer b integer thangbo khar re lai re anso ki tanchi x reler. So x di chitu glesa. Second integer b x plus 1 chitu kana chik tomnalar. So x di chitu gre chitu kana chik tomna chipdu and third integer dikhasu le lana and chitu kana ni donna chipke li reler. And anso ki khar lal thiwa nangla and consecutive integers sum ga tomnalar konso ki sum dikhasu li lana ngapchu ngachik le wach hereler lasa tatanda li the li mi the tanda number thangbo di kharle se ngansula number thangbo di ngansula chitu clear number niwa de ngansula chubdun ler number sumba de ngansula chubke ler kotse ta dinso sumga domere consecutive integers denso ta duin kala thuk tomna choksom chasa choksom gala ke tomna nisa chik di dela share ni di kala ke ni sum shi nga ngapchu ngachik le se ngapchu ngachik le na that means our question is 100% true that the Sum of three consecutive integer is always is 51. When we add these three consecutive integers, our product is 51. Okay, class. Go to say. Okay. Ta go to na. Anta. The question mean here. Lo. Okay. Our next question is the sum of three consecutive multiples of 8 is 888. Find the multiples. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 8. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 8. 8 kachi multiples ta and ra. Any konso kachi sum dikhasuli lana gekya kechu gepke li and find the multiples. Any multiples sum denzo tse dalar. So according to the question, we are going to solve this. So let the three consecutive multiple of 8 be 8 kachi multiple sum dikhar kar li lana number thangbo di x thi bachash nila sa khadu number thangbo di x let share. So number first x, number second is x plus 8 and x plus 16 ge pura ra thangbo che x che constant x plus 8 x plus 16. So these are three consecutive multiple of 8. So according to question, you're going to add this. So x is your first consecutive multiple, x plus 8 is second consecutive multiple of 8, and x plus 16 is the third consecutive multiple of 8 is equals to 888. Now again you are going to add the variable terms. So x 3 times x and when we add 16 plus 8 it is 24. Now this 24 shift from left hand side towards the right hand side, its operation will be changed. So 3x is equals to 888 minus 24 and 3x is equals to 864. Now x is equals to 864 divided by 3 and the value of x is 288. Say first consecutive number the 288 lead. So first number be x the 288. Second number the third the so second number be x plus 8. So in place of x you will substitute 288 and then add 8. So 288 plus 8 is equals to 296. And third number be x plus 16. So in place of x you substitute 288 plus 16, that is 304. Okay class, go to say, so these three are the what? These three are the consecutive multiple of 8. That dinso sumga domne any kege gechu gipke li de li min de one verify chain. So verify chitsamba number thangbo de kazulana any nika gechu gipke che. Din number ni wadi kazulana nika kopchu go to chain number sumba de kazulana sumga shi. Dinso sumga domnalar kege gechu gipke li de min de tanda. Ke thuk domna chupshi kana shi domna chupke ge desha chik dikana ke ku che ke chupdun chupke ke che chik dikana ke sum shi nga thuk dun ke lese ke chukipke ta 300 khare 8 ka multiple re ra. First these three are the multiples of 8 and when you add these three multiples of 8 your product is 888. Understood chase class? Okay class, now we will do one each question and after that we will finish our chapter over here. Now we will come to the last question of this chapter. Okay, your question is the word problems in the. Now this is your word problems. The eights of Tashi and Doma are in the ratio of 5:7. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. What are their present age? So first of all, we are going to understand what actually the question is talking about. So your question is, now I will explain your question. The ages of Tashi and Doma are in the ratio of 5:7. The Tashi the Doma ka chillo di any ratio nanti ratio dikhati na 5:7. So 5 is the ratio of Tashi and 7 is the ratio of Doma lar. The 4 years later lo shi ki jula ler. The sum of their ages will be 56 ler. Lo shi ki jula ke je wa na ani khunsu ni ga chi lo di khazu che le na domna ler khunsu lo ni ga chi lo di domna lo shi jula ngap chung nga thuk che re ler. What are their present age ler? Ani khunsu ga chi present age dikha re ler ko se. So your solution is, let the present age of Tashi and Doma be 5x years and 7 years. Tang khalas tanchi ratio na ina ni kala xx gyare. Let the present age of Tashi and Doma be 5x years and 7x year. So Tashi's present age is 5x and Doma's present age is 7x years. Now in your question it clearly says that 4 years later the age will be ta lo shi ki jula khonso kachi 4 years later the age will be khonso kachi lo di la gyua dui re so Tashi's age 5x and then your 5x is the present age and you're talking about the 4 years later, so you're going to add 4 with this, so 5x plus 4 and then Doma's age 7x plus 4. Now according to the question you're going to add these two ages of Tashi's and Doma after 4 years. So according to question, Tashi gachi age dikha 5x plus 4 you can write it here and then 7x plus 4 you can write it here and their sum is 56 after 4 years. So 5x and 7x are like terms, so you're going to add these two, it will become 12x and constant 4 and 4 will become 8. So 12x plus 8 is equals to 56. Now 12x is a what? 12x is a variable, here it's 12x, here 56 and positive 8 shift from left to the right, its operation change, it will become negative 8. Now when you subtract 56, when you subtract 8, number 8 from 56, you will get a 48 and then 12x is equals to 48, x is equals to 48 divided by 12, 12 ones are 12 and then 12 fours are what? 48. So value of x is equals to 4. Hence present age of Tashi is 5x, means here you're going to find, your question says that you're going to find out the present age of Tashi and Doma. So the present age of Tashi and Doma, so Tashi's present age is 5x, so present age of Tashi is 5x, so 5 as it is, in place of x you substitute 4, so 5 fours are 20 years. So hence present age of Tashi is 20 years and similarly you're going to find out the present age of Doma. So the present age of Doma is 7x over here. So and present age of Doma is 7x. So 7 as it is, in place of x you substitute 4. So 7 fours are 28 and 28 years. Hence present age of Tashi is 20 years and present age of Doma is 28 years. So rukja. So only that much for today. Thank you class. This is your last topic of your chapter, that is linear equation, and I'm closing this chapter over here. And thank you and have a nice day. Stay happy, stay well.